Hello and welcome to a special that I'm going to do, and it's in England because it's my England shirts that I've got, and I'm going to do every shirt that I've got in my collection, and we're starting off with my 1982 collection, which I've got white, I've got the red, and you've seen this on my channel before, but that's the blue version. So let's go for a look around these shirts and just do a front and a back look and do my thoughts. Right, so this is the white version. This has got Admiral, and this was off sptkit, I think it was. And like I said, I've got the other version of this one. I've got the score draw, but I've seen this on sptkit a few months back, and I just thought I've got to have this. No, it was last year, I should say, just after the Euros. So this was the start of my collection, and like I say, the white one, which is just iconic, isn't it? The white version. Things about this shirt that I don't really like, with it being a replica, fake. The badge is not right, and it's not. This isn't right on this. But as far as that, it's just iconic, isn't it? The white version. Right, let's move on to the red version. I got this one off dhgate, and this is literally just the score draw copy. And as you can tell, it's got the proper badge. It's got proper. Well, it's actually, this is different to that. It's not. It's sewn together, and it's also very shiny material, which is brilliant. Where that one's not. But yeah, this is the red version of the iconic 1982 collection that I've got, and this is probably my favourite actually. I do like the white one, but this is probably up there as one of my favourite shirts. Right, let's go along to this blue one that I got off a private seller, off eBay, and like I've said on my video before, I'd just seen it and I thought, yeah, never seen a blue version, and it's just such a contrast from red, white and blue, so it was just one of them I had to buy. And this is also different to this one because it's got stitching where these are not stitched. So they're all different in their own way, these shirts. They're 3 different shirts, but out of these shirts, like I said, probably this is my favourite. I like that blue one as well. Brilliant shirts, brilliant shirts. Right, let's just turn them over and have a look at the back of these shirts. Right, we'll start the white one again. I think there's not much on the back since I don't get names and numbers on the backs of them. Not much to look at there. Go to the red version. I always like the collar on these old England 1982 shirts. Really look good. So no name and number on that one. Then we go to the blue version. Yeah, really good, aren't they, on the back? Really good. Really good. Right, let's turn around again and I'll do my final thoughts on the 1982 shirts that I've got. Right, here we are back at the front of them again. Right, things I like about these shirts, well, it's just the pattern. Love it. Love it. Love it. Mine is with these shirts, this isn't the right material. And that's a wrong badge. And that's a little bit iffy, the Admiral. But it looks good on these shirts, the Admiral. Red one, I can't really fault this. The only problem is It's very, very tight. It's a very, very tight fit compared to the proper Scordraw version. But I can't really moan about this one because it really is nice. And the blue one. The only thing about this shirt is maybe the badge is a little bit not right. But that's about it with the blue one. Like I said, I like the blue one as well. It really looks cool. Cool looking shirt. Really nice. And like I say, that material is like a silk, as I've said before. That's a really nice material. Right, let's wrap up my 1982 England shirts. And we'll go on to the next set of shirts. Right, here I am with my next selection of England shirts. And these are the rest of the 80s that I've got. So we start off with, I think it was 1984, I think this came out. The white one. And I've got the red one. And then I've got the one they had in the Euros for the 88 Euros that year. Can't remember where it was at. I think it was Sweden. So this is the three shirts I've got for this era. Let's go for a close look at them. Right, this is the famous white shirt that they had. The one that was in that infamous match with Maradona, the Hand of God. Like I've just got this shirt not long ago. I haven't actually wore it, but it's just a classic looking shirt. Then we move to the red version of it, which I love this version of it. It's just such a classy looking shirt, and I don't think they actually wore this in the World Cup. I can't remember if they wore it at Mexico 86. I'm not exactly sure. Like I say, they wore that one lots of times. But I can't remember if they wore that one, but I just love the red. That red is beautiful. Beautiful. And then we go to this one. This one, I can't remember much about this one. Like I say, I can remember them wearing the white version of this. I can never remember them wearing the red at any tournament. I have looked on Google and I've found images of them wearing it, but it's very, very limited. But I'm into England shirts, but I'm into the away versions. I don't really buy the whites as they stain very easily. So I thought I'd get the red version of that one, and I thought I'd get the red version of this one first. And I thought with the new World Cup coming out on guitar, I thought, yeah, get the white version of that one. I just won't eat anything. I'll wear a bib with that one to keep it looking nice. Right. So that's the front. That's the front look. Right. I'll just pause the video, and then I'll just turn them over. Right, here we are at the back of these shirts. Just a quick look around the back of them. That pattern on these shirts. Look at the white. The lines going down it. Really nice. There's the red one. Really nice, that one. And there's the back of the 1988 one. Which these, like I said, these are the shirts I grew up when I was a young lad. These are the shirts when I was a young schoolie bopper. Well, teeny bopper. I wasn't quite a teeny bopper, but I was in primary school when all these shirts were out. I think this one I was at senior school. So, but I never bought. Like I say, I was never bought them when I was a child. They were too expensive back in the day, so I've had to buy them all now. Right, let's turn them around again, and I'll do my final thoughts of this section of shirts, and then I'll move on to the 90s. Right, let's do my final thoughts. Right, the white one, things I like about the white one. Well, it's just an iconic shirt. brings back so many memories of Mexico '86, and especially with Maradona's hand of God when he cheated. Boo. And things like that shit. I like these collars, the big collar on it. Not the collars, the sleeves. And I like that collar, the white and the red and white on the collar line. Really good. Plus, it's got the, you know, the umbro. Like I say, it's got that pattern on it. Looks really nice. Moving on to the red one. Once again, it's got these nice sleeves with the blue and white on them this time, and a really big thick 80s collar like that, like the white one. Really nice looking, really nice. And also it's got the on these it's got blue on that one and white on that one. Now there's also, I can't find it anywhere, but there's a blue version of this, and if I ever get the blue one, happy days, because it'll just finish off that collection. Right, moving on to this one. This one I'm not very happy with, because like I say, I've got all these shirts off online sellers, sptkits, dhgate, and this one, when I got this one, I was rather disappointed because it's got really cheap material, really cheap type material, and like I said, the badge is wrong, the umbro's wrong, that's wrong. It shouldn't be a button, it should be a popper. That was it back in the day. And the material's got this pattern on, which I can't, it used to be in the material, not actually on the material. So they've got to think a lot of things wrong with this fake shirt. Things I like about it though, I like how it's white on that sleeve and blue on that one. And I like that collar as well, with the similar to that one. It just looks really retro, doesn't it? Just shame it's just not true, where these look like the originals. Right then, so that's my 80s collection finished. Say 84 to 88, and there's the 88 to 1990. So we'll go to the 90s now. So we'll go over to them now. And now we're at the 1990 shirts from Italia 90. So we've got white, we have red, we have blue, and we've got this blackout version that they did. Right, let's go for a close look at these ones. This is the famous white one, isn't it? The famous white one that Gaza wore and Lineker when Germany beat us on penalties in the semi-final. I love this shirt, I love it. I've just not long ago got this shirt, and I really do like this one with that iconic umbro, iconic collar. Brilliant looking shirt. It's the red one. Again, another pattern that's just pops out, doesn't it? Look. Poof. Love it. Love the shine of this one. Shininess. Love this. Love these England shirts back in the day. Go look at the collar where it had the red line on the white stripe. Really good. There's that iconic badge again. Lovely. Love that one. Right, move on to the blue version. The one that was, don't think it was actually ever played in. Nobody actually wore this shirt. It was actually just in the World Cup video. I think John Barnes wore it, didn't he? And like I say, but this is another shirt that I've just had to get, had to purchase this remake, because it just looks, the pattern is unbelievable. And once again, if you look at it, it's actually got like a shine to it in the material. Really nice looking, this one. The blue just looks, the red and the blue, lovely. Right, then we'll move on to this one. that Scodraw brought out, the all black version. And this is like the blue one. Look, it's got the pattern, it's got shiny in the material. Really nice. Like I say, I got the one with the, obviously it's got an Umbro badge. Scodraw didn't put an Umbro badge, but it just looks better with an Umbro badge personally for me. But yeah, it just looks so nice. It's just such a lovely collection of shirts. They really are nice. Really are nice. Right, let's turn them over and just have a quick look at the back of each one. Right, let's look at the back of these shirts. Right, and on the back of the white one, I just had to get Gascoigne, number 8, even though it was number 9 on his shirt. It wasn't number 9, it was 18. I picked the wrong number by mistake. Oh well, but it still looks really good on the shirt. The red on the back of this one. There's that collar again. That lovely pattern. See, I didn't get no names on this one. There's that pattern again. Lovely. Love it. There's the back of the blue one. Brilliant. And let's go to the black. Yeah. And on this one, it doesn't have no Umbro. It's like the Scodraw version. Oh well, there's the backs of the shirts. Right, let me flip them over and I'll do my final thoughts and we'll go on to the next set of shirts. Right, let's do my final thoughts of these shirts. Well, the white one, it's just class, isn't it? Class, class, class. Love it. I love the material. I love the pattern on the sleeve. It just looks brilliant. Really nice looking. And I also like the collar. It's just class. Class just takes me back to 1990. Right, go to the red one. Like I say again, class. Class. Love it. Love that. Like I say there again, the pattern on the sleeve. That pattern on the shirt that just pops out when you shine light on it. It's just beautiful. Beautiful looking shirt. Like I say, I could just wear that one every day. It obviously was worn by somebody, that one in the in-betweeners. Yeah, that lad wore it. I can't remember his name. So it is a popular shirt. Got the blue one. My final thoughts on this one. I've just got this shirt and I've not actually worn it, so I can't wait to put it on. And it's just like I say, I don't know if that's, this sleeve's a little bit big. I'm not sure about that. Looks big compared to, I don't know. No, it's probably just me just looking at it wrong. But yeah, just like I say, the pattern on it's lovely. The collar line again. It's just such a lovely looking shirt. Shame it was never worn at the World Cup. And now to the black one. Well, what can I say? Class. Utter and utter class. What a shirt. Whoever thought of bringing this out deserves a medal or a kiss or a cuddle, because it's absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Right, I'll wrap up these shirts and be back with my next selection. Right, here's the rest of the 90s. I've only got this version from the 90s and that one from the 90s. Let's go look around this one first off. This brings back memories for me because I got this shirt back in the day. It was my first ever England shirt, so I know that everything on this shirt which is correct and which has been it's been done wrong. I'll go over that when I do my final thoughts, but it's just the design of it just pulled me in at the outset. This one got me into the red England shirts because it's just cool looking. I mean, England, that pattern, awesome, really is an awesome pattern on this one. Really like that one, and I've seen it on dhgate, no, not dhgate, on sptkits, and I just had to purchase it. I just had to, because it just brought back all the memories of my youth. And then I got this one. Now this shirt's been done by my fellow YouTube colleague Match UCX, and he did a really good review on it. And he's also got the white version, which, as I've said in previous England videos I've done, I don't like getting the white versions. The simple thing is I stain them too easily and then they're ruined, and I don't want to wear them again. So this is why I went for the grey version, and plus it's an iconic shirt as well, with history. So that's this one, and that's that one. Right, let's turn them over and have a quick look at the back of them. Right, here's a quick look at the back of these shirts. Like I say, there's that pattern again. Like I said, I didn't get numbers on these shirts or names, because I couldn't remember what numbers, and I could remember probably the players, but just the numbers I couldn't remember. Maybe I should have got Shearer. That would look good on this one, or Gascoigne. But at the time I didn't really bother with getting names and numbers on my shirts, because it just, I think, looked better with plain. So there's a quick little look at the back of these two England classic shirts in my collection. Right, let's flip them round again and I'll do my final thoughts of these shirts, and I'll wrap up my 90s collection. Right, let's go for a look at this one. Let's just do that. My when I was younger, when I had the shirt, I know all the flaws. First off is the material. Yes, it had this pattern on it, which is accurate. But see where these lines were? They were actually in the material, like so that there, like that one's got. So it looked better. So it looks cheap to me. Plus that was blue. That badge was massive. I remember rightly, it was a huge badge which looked awesome. It had a button here, like that one, and also the collars went right the way down here. They went right the way down. There were dead big collars on the shirt that I had. So I had to buy it because it brought back memories, but shame they couldn't. Shame for a fake. It's a pretty bad one, really. It looks good, but for me, knowing what the shirt looked like, it just knocks it down with having things that I know that aren't on it. Right, let's go to the Euro 96 one. I call it 96 anyway, because that one's from, I should have said this at the start out there. This one was from 1993. The one that when Graham Taylor failed to get us to the final, well, World Cup finals in America, which was a very poor display, and that also brings back memories for me as well. That's why I haven't got the white version. Plus, stain it, it won't be worn again. Right, here we go. This one was from 96, and it's just a classic shirt, isn't it? Class. The only bad memory with this one is that penalty shootout with the Germans. It just spoiled the whole occasion back in 96 when England went Euro mad, and it was just brilliant. And things like about this shirt, I mean, it's almost accurate. That badge is almost accurate. That's almost accurate. That's almost accurate. This is almost accurate. It really is a good a really good replica, fake, and like I said, I got that one off dhgate, and like I say, I just had to get a 96 shirt to go in my collection. So, but like I say, if you want to see the white version, like I say, go match UCX, because he did an absolutely corker review on his channel. Right then, I'm going to wrap up the 90s shirts I've got, and then we'll go into the 2000s. I haven't got many for the 2000s, so it's just little reviews. Right, let's go for them shirts now.